subscribers. Now, this is the official post-fight review for Ohara Davies versus Logan Yoon, and the result was an absolute demolition job by Ohara Davies as he stops Logan Yoon in the 7th round and moves on to the semifinals of the MTK Golden Contract Tournament. So before we proceed any further and talk about the fight and all the technicalities and whatnot, let me just raise my hand. Let me not hide. Let me be a man. Let me own up to the video I made earlier this week. Now, I'm a Christian. I'm a man of God, and there's this scripture in the Bible that says that he who humbles himself will be exalted. And I'm gonna humble myself right now because I've been on YouTube for a lot of years. I've covered a lot of fights. I've been right about some in a major way, and I've been wrong about some in a major way. But this one, I cannot think of a fight on YouTube. I mean, I really can't think of any fight on YouTube that I've been more wrong about than this one right here. I can't think of a fighter that I betted against that made me look more like an ass than Ohara Davies did tonight, because I came out earlier this week and I was hyping up Logan Yoon, and to be fair, I'm not gonna pull back punches on what I said. That the skills that I said Logan Yoon has in those videos, I still believe he has those. He just lost to the better man tonight, and I still do believe he's gonna go out to carve a very good career for himself in boxing. He's still young. He can grow. He can develop, but this video is not so much about Logan Yoon as it is Ohara Davies, because this is a guy in Ohara Davies who, in every big fight he's had, if we talk about the Josh Taylor fight, if we talk about the Jack Catterall fight, even if we talk about the Miguel Vasquez fight, you know, he really has never turned in a truly fantastic performance in the big fights. But tonight, I consider this a big fight because it was the opening of a tournament. This was against an undefeated, talented prospect, regardless of what any of you want to say, and he turned in an absolutely magnificent blinder of a performance tonight. And I want to give him credit. I want to give his team credit, because I know he got a new trainer for this fight with Logan Yoon. You know, he made some technically I've never seen him so good in my life, and it had nothing. It wasn't all about Logan Yoon and his defensive deficiencies tonight. A lot of it was actually about Ohara Davies and some of the little adjustments, the subtle adjustments he made, because I went ahead and I went back and I watched a couple of his fights today before we were live on YouTube. And if you guys watched the Josh Taylor fight, Ohara used to kind of dip to his right, and he was kind of like this, and he would give up his size, and his elbow sometimes we kind of pointed out. And because of that, he made himself very hittable against Josh Taylor, and his punches would not come out in the most fluid of ways. But tonight, you know, from the Taylor fight to now, and I know that's like a 2-year span, but tonight you saw the right hand tucked and cocked, ready to go at all times. You saw his punches for the most part coming back, you know, fundamentally like they should in the ring, and it helped him a lot. It served him well, because Logan Yoon, for whatever reason, just didn't move his head, and he was getting clipped over and over and over and over and over and over again by the straight right hand from Ohara Davies. So we're not going to discredit Ohara Davies. We're not going to take away from his win. I can humble myself. I can say I was wrong. He turned in a great performance, and he deserves the praise. He's going to the semifinal, and fair play to him. God bless him. May he go on to win the tournament. I wish him nothing but good for Ohara Davies. And I want to clarify something too, because people said after I made that Logan video that, oh, you hate Ohara Davies. I'm like, no, I don't hate Ohara. First of all, I don't hate Ohara Davies. If you actually go back and check my channel, when he was the first video I ever made about Ohara Davies was when he confronted Floyd Mayweather, and I actually said I liked Ohara because of how he confronted Floyd Mayweather. You know, I also respect Ohara because today I had a chance to watch the Miguel Vasquez fight, which I never watched before, and he got a gift decision in the eyes of many people, and he even thought he got a gift decision to the point where he took Miguel Vasquez's hands, nodding his head in his approval, and he raised it, saying that he won the fight. And I never seen a fighter do that. And had I watched that fight, or had I known about that incident, which nobody ever talked about, yeah, I probably would have talked about Ohara a bit differently. But just a great performance from him, and I just hope, for his sake, the UK boxing fans get behind Ohara and give him his respect, because he deserves it, man. This is a guy that's fought Josh Taylor early in his career. This is a guy that fought Jack Catterall. This is a guy that fought Miguel Vasquez. This is a guy that's on a tournament with a lot of talented fighters. And you can say what you want about Ohara Davies, but he doesn't duck fights. He doesn't turn them down. And my dad made a good point on our live. He was saying that when you look at Ohara Davies and you look at how he talks, you said that. What did you say on
I see like he's looking for like a genuine love and respect.
He wants to be accepted.
Fans. And sometimes we need to respect every fighter regardless of what they've done or what they have. None of us are perfect, and I honestly feel within myself genuinely that he's longing for somebody to to give him that praise and respect that he deserves as a boxer in the ring, and just to look at him as a bad person. And what really scares me the most, he's talking about humbling himself, changing his life around, and I'm going to pray a lot for him because I see him with a lot of emptiness. That glass is not full of love or acceptance. That's what he wants from the people that he's from, the UK fans. So from the bottom of my heart, I ask you guys to put your differences aside, look at him as a human being like anybody else, and give him that respect. He needs that yearning.
And I responded to that on our live, and I said to you, Dad, I said, it's got to be quite an empty feeling to dedicate your whole life to a sport, right? Blood, sweat, tears, all that jazz, right? And then you get to a place where you're visible, you're in the public eye of boxing, and in your own country, not only do you not get any love, but you're getting hatred from everyone. And listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've laughed plenty of times when Ty and Booth called him the Black Quitter, but at the end of the day, it's like I think I had to be more responsible too with what I'm.
And not to cut you off, he hasn't quit. He's not a quitter. A quitter walks away. And this is that. I mean, people can say whatever they want to him or judge him the way they want to judge him. But just look at him as who he is and give him the love and respect that he deserves. I'm asking this from the UK fans.
Yeah, to give him respect. Like, I hope Ohara does well because, well, you guys want to believe it or not, he beat a good fighter tonight, and as time progresses, you'll see that Logan will go on. He'll carve out a good career for himself. I'm not gonna make any excuses, but actually no, we're not even gonna go there. Ohara won fair and square. We're not even gonna say anything that sounds like an excuse because with all the shit I talked this week about Logan Yoon outclassing him, outfighting him, and them having nothing for Logan in this tournament, I had to humble myself. So, Ohara Davies, shout out to you, champ. Like, you did the damn thing. You got to win. And you know what, Ohara, I'm gonna say this to you, and hopefully you watch this because you're on YouTube. I know you're on YouTube like that. A champion, or a fighter, more so a fighter. A fighter isn't necessarily defined by how things are when they have things going well for them. I define things when I define a fighter when things are stacked against them. How do they do? And Ohara, you're someone who didn't have the pretty amateur career. You didn't have the, Lomachenko 300 fights. You had to fight people like Josh Taylor early in your career, and Jack Catterall and Vasquez. And I understand. Like, I'm more conscious now that you're still learning on the job, and you're putting in the improvements you're putting in the time to improve. So tonight, man, like, tip of the cap to you here from the States. Like, tip of the cap to you here from the States. You deserve it. And I honestly, genuinely, like, I genuinely hope for you to just be successful with your career. And I'm gonna eat my crow. I'm gonna eat my humble pie. And just thank you, actually, Ohara, for a good performance tonight. It was a good performance. The counter punching, the jab, the patience. You showed yourself to be a different Ohara Davies tonight, and long may it continue. And as for Logan Yoon, champ, I mean, I'm pretty sure his dad or somebody from his team will see this video. Logan, listen, man, you lost, man, soundly, to be honest with you, and you're still young. You're 22 years old. Don't let this loss define you. Let it grow you. Get back in the gym when you can, and do your best. Like, just do your best and make the improvements, and don't beat yourself up too much over this because there's many people in boxing. There's many fighters in boxing that are your age that will not fight someone like an Ohara Davies who has that kind of ring experience. Because let's have it right, man. Like, Logan Yoon, you lost tonight, correct, but you haven't really had the kind of experience to be the best version of yourself just yet. But I think this is a good wake-up call for you. It's a good reality check. It's a reality check, but a good reality check. And it's going to force you to refine your skills. And when you do progress in your career and you get to that contender level, and if you do happen to capture a world title at some point in your career, which I still think you can, you're going to appreciate this. You're going to appreciate this time a lot more down the road. So to George Yoon, to Logan Yoon, to the fine folks over there, keep you guys heads up. Get back to work, and just God bless you guys.
We still love you, Logan.
I still love Logan Yoon.
Love you, and keep your head up. And life's about ups and downs. It's like Muhammad Ali says, it's about you getting up and how you deal with it.
Absolutely.
I'm proud of you. You did me proud today.
I mean, to
I'm
be
proud
fair,
to say that I love you. I love Logan Yoon. And will follow you like my son. And we're here in True School Sports. You're number one class guy with me. And we'll always talk about you.
And to be fair, like he didn't get dropped. He went out on a shield. So I respect him for that.
And at the end of the day, the most important thing is I'm sorry. The most important thing is your health. You did the right thing. Don't feel that because what you said to your dad and you said I can't have no more. You did the right thing not only for yourself but for your dad and for us boxing fans that don't want to see you go through what you went through.
Absolutely.
But you're gonna come back strong because experience is everything.
So listen,
God bless.
it was a great night of boxing. I enjoyed every second of tonight. Well, not every second, but the majority of it. But I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna throw salt on Ohara Davies' name, and I'm not gonna sit here and try to make myself out look like to justify what I said earlier this week. Like I was dead wrong. And Ohara Davies. I'm not only am I gonna give Ohara Davies his credit, but I'm gonna implore the UK fans, the people that hate him, give him his respect, give him his just due for tonight. For this fight, and I would even encourage the UK fans. Like, look, man, if you're from London too, like the guy just wants to be accepted. He just wants to be loved. He's seeking the love that every fighter wants. And I understand like that has to be earned, but I mean this guy's one thing you can't say about Ohara Davies in his career, like the guy's been in some exciting fights and he's putting his best foot forward to improve, and I hope people see that tonight. Like I hope people see that Ohara Davies is putting his best foot forward to improve, and for that reason all I can do is respect him. And I've always respected him as far as who he is because of how he stood up to Floyd Mayweather when he spoke his mind to Floyd, because that's something a lot of fighters in boxing wouldn't do. They would just kiss his ass. So I respect him for that. I respect him for raising Miguel Vasquez's hand when he thought he got a good decision, which I've never seen in boxing before. You got fighters that say they would do that, like Andre Ward, but when it comes time to do that, they don't do that. They lie to themselves in the first fight with Kovalev. So, Ohara Davies, I can understand why people are irritated by him because he said some messed up things in the past, but he'll be the first to tell you that was all an act. That was an act, and I believe him. So, with that being said, just Ohara Davies, great performance tonight. Best of luck to you in the tournament, and honestly, man, like you beat my boy Logan Yoon, and Logan Yoon is a good fighter. Like people are gonna say what they're gonna say about Logan Yoon, but you were in there with him, so like Logan Yoon is a good fighter. And you beat him pillar to post. So I'm rooting for you to win the tournament. I hope you go in there. I hope you get your grudge match to Tyron McKenna. I hope you stop Tyron McKenna. I hope you beat whoever they put in front of you, and just continue to be the real you, Ohara, and God will reward you. God will reward you for that. So with that being said, that's my thoughts on the fight. And like I said in every video, you can love me, you can hate me, but I'm just keeping being it. So until next time, take care, guys.